Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. How are we doing? Geralt is here. He's not had chocolate, but he has had some leveling up, some inventory cleanup, and some of the pesky side content cleared in between streams, so all good to go. Alrighty, so tonight we're going to crack on with some of the story content. Now, as Frosty has explained to me, and as I've actually experienced this before, Chapter 2 is pretty much like the biggest chapter in the game, I think. So there's a lot of quests going on. So we've cleared some of the side quests. We're going to tackle some of the secondary quests first, and then possibly link back to one of the main story quests, I think is the plan. So what we're going to do first. So we've got some suspects, right? So in arriving in Vizima, talking to people and getting settled in the area, we've got some people who might be suspects in terms of being allies or working with the Salamandra. Now, the Salamandra are the bandits, the bad guys that raided kä mʲin at the start of the game, stole the Witcher secrets. They're the ones we're trying to track down and hunt down and stop. The Professor is basically their leader or heavily affiliated with the Salamandra, and he showed up whilst we were in prison and sort of gloated and bragged to us there. So we're ultimately trying to track him down, see what the hell he's up to, and get our shit back. Get the Witcher stuff back. So what I'm thinking is we need to meet someone called Taller, or Tala, depending on how you like to pronounce stuff. He's the local fence. So, memory of a blade. So, whilst we're in prison, the only way we could get out, I actually wish I could go back to the Vizima outskirts and kill Mikkel, the dodgy guard. That would be a lot more satisfying, but no, we can't do that. Because we got arrested, put in prison because of corrupted guards. But anyway, we got able to get out by going to the sewers, fighting a cockatrice, using a silver sword that they gave us. Now, this is likely to have been Berengar's silver sword, because we're following the footsteps of another Witcher called Berengar. Jethro, one of the jailers, spilt the beans. He said they found the silver sword at Tala's place. I wonder where the fence got it from. I need to visit him as soon as this business is over. So I have to go and ask Tala about the silver sword. That's where we're going. That's where we're getting started. Let's make our way around to the house of Tala the fence. We're going to talk to some of the other main characters in Vizima, in this area, in this chapter, and away we go. Now, Jay, yes, definitely hoping you're able to sort of chill out with some nice vibes. Yes, and this is definitely a Geralt and Jaskier t-shirt. Yes, this is my Witcher shirt. I love it. I think Sparkle Sauce gave this to me. Either that or Bright did, but I think it was Sparkle Sauce. Anyway, awesome t-shirt. I love it. Very well suited. Although we haven't met Dandelion in here yet. We haven't met Jaskier, aka Buttercup, aka Dandelion in The Witcher 1 yet. But we will at some stage. You love it so much? Yeah, me too. Alvin, Chapter 2 and 3 are your faves. Hope you know how to get good ending for the werewolf quest. I don't remember the werewolf quest, but I do have Frosty, who is our director, and she will ensure that I don't mess it up too bad, I think. Hopefully. So, Bright got me. Sorry. Apologies. Bright got me the Witcher shirt. I should have guessed that first. That's my bad. Bright gets me all the good shirts. Oh, it's Redbubble. Yes, that's right. It's a Redbubble shirt. Alright, into Tala's house. That's where we want to go. I do need to get some other game-related shirts as well. And even make a few of my own. Stay tuned for that, but I need more time. Speaking of which, next big game we're going to play is probably going to be Oblivion, remastered with mods, because I've got that looking pretty good at the moment. The other thought that came to me over the weekend is I'm going to play through the BioShock series, which is an FPS. It's less role-playing, but still some very good stories, and some good lore in there, and some, yeah, hella good plot twists too. And Alvin, you're into CRPG lately, yes. You brought Neverwinter Nights. I have Neverwinter Nights. I've played it like 2/3 of the way through, and that's as far as I've ever gotten. Every time I play it, I tend to just sort of die in the ass with my interest after the first chapter. I don't know why. It's such a good game, and I don't know. Other things must distract me. I've also wanted to play Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, but not sure when I'm going to get the chance to play them yet. There, and you've just mentioned it too. It also reminds you of Dragon Age Origins, yeah. The only thing is that the turn-based stuff I don't love, but the environmental-based stuff in Original Sin and Original Sin 2 is very cool. Anyway, back to Witcher. Let's go meet this Thaler person. He's a fence, so he deals in stolen stuff? Or something. Let's deal some shit. Hang on. Loot some stuff here. Jay, you've got Divinity Original Sin 1 to play. Yes. That's right. We never got around to it. Always the way. Never enough time. Totally my bad. Alright, let's talk to Thaler. So 2 is super fun. You can do as much stuff and it's very funny dialogue. Yeah, I've heard it's got some very good writing. And, it is meant to be like peak CRPG stuff. I'll get to it one day.
I'm a fence. I buy and sell.
What you deal in?
Everything worthwhile. So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I love ploughing. So ploughing's basically the word, or plough is basically another word for fuck. It's like, we're doing some fucking business. Alright, so this is Thaler, and we just walked up to him, he's like, I'm a fence. Dude, you've just said that as we walk up, surely you want to suss me out before you reveal that. As he's wearing the dodgiest clothes, but living in like the nicest house, this is all over the place.
The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place.
First of all, it's the cocksucking guards. Second, why do you care?
Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you.
Well, it wasn't his fucking razor.
How do you know that?
I have your boyfriend's other property. The sword I got elsewhere.
Other property?
Right. Meaning not his sword, got it? Like his undershorts that he pissed all over or something.
What the hell are you talking about?
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn-ass fellow, aren't you? From a middleman.
That still doesn't help.
Where do I find him?
At the Hairy Bear Tavern. Doubt he'd want to talk to you. Man named Coleman.
Coleman. Again. Coleman. We always... Back to Coleman. Alright, well, we'll chase him down shortly. What about the sword?
Where did you get the sword?
What'll you give me if I tell you?
I'll stop short of gutting you.
Fair offer. I bought it from a man at the Hairy Bear Tavern.
Care to describe him?
No need, he's the most famous dice player around. Out fucking standing, a real goddamn magician.
Who is that?
You gamble?
I'm an abso-fucking-lutely great poker player. Why?
Care to play?
Got balls enough?
Try me.
Better believe I fucking will, even now.
Right, well, I'm not going to play poker right now because that's boring, but I'll do that in between streams. Kick his ass, make some money, and progress that side quest.
Explain to me why the guards tolerate you.
That's confidential. You need to know how to take care of yourself.
Take care?
Both the bastard guards and the arse-loving thieves need me. That's real art, Witcher. I have deals with everyone, and that makes me untouchable.
Right.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Okay, well, I guess we want to go back to the inn to find more. I was going to do more of these suspect-type quests. Suspect Thaler and Ram's Meat and all those. So we'll talk to some more dudes. What gear... Can we sell you this? Yes. Can have that. We don't need that. Oh, this thing has... This scroll has formulas for Witcher potions. We'll grab that. Probably don't need to buy much else from him at this stage. Alright, quest updated. Berengar's secret. Thaler told me he bought Berengar's belongings from a man named Coleman, who works for someone called Ram's Meat. Apparently I can find Coleman at the Hairy Bear Inn. He's not likely to talk willingly, so I need a way to squeeze information out of him about Berengar. Okay. Back to Coleman again. And have to go to the hairy bear and talk to the gambler about the sword. Okay. And suspect Tala. The evidence suggests there is some kind of connection between Tala and Azar Javed. Azar Javed is the mage, the powerful mage who was with the Salamandra bandits and the professor guy. I'll talk to the fence and try to learn more. More information on Tala. See, I should speak to him about his dealings with Salamandra. All right, well, we'll do that. Then we'll...
So what'll it be?
Have you heard of Salamandra?
Piss-swilling reptiles. I've heard of them, but I've no fucking idea what they want.
Amphibians.
What?
Salamanders are amphibians. Now tell me your connection to them.
I'll be proud if I know.
You do business with Salamandra?
Did you fucking fall off your horse?
How did you get Berengar's effects?
Dog's balls, I'm a fence. Want me to draw you a picture? You think I ask every thief who he ploughed for his goods?
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization, Salamandra, has it in for witchers. A witcher, Berengar, disappears, and all he had lands in the hands of a fence. You. Getting this?
A pox on pictures. Berengar's nothing to me. My suppliers might know more. Besides, I'd never survive in this business if I sold hot goods I actually had a hand in getting.
That's believable. Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So let's assume it's not you for now.
I'd say so. Goddamn Dijkstra, ace spy. Dog's balls, what a clever analysis. If you figure anything out and need more information, creep on over and we'll talk.
Dijkstra. He mentioned Dijkstra. That's one of the mages, right? Alright, so quest updated for Tola. He's likely not. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt for now. If he's guilty, evidence should surface soon enough. Okay, and if we look at characters, Tola. In the temple quarter of Vizima lives a fence named Tola. He has many things that belong to Berengar, and also deals in illegal goods. The fence is a repulsive man and uses particularly foul language. Oh no. During the day, he can be found in his store, which is located in a house in the temple quarter. Tala put Berengar's witcher equipment up for sale. Wonder how he acquired these things. All right, so let's chase that down. Let's go back to the inn and see what we can find there. First, let's go downstairs and just check out the basement of Tola's house. Anything good? Nope, not really. So funny, I've just come from playing some Cyberpunk 2077 in little bits over the weekend. Being like, you know, one of the latest RPGs versus this one, which is an old RPG. Like, Cyberpunk is very well populated. And these old role-playing games are very empty by comparison. Oh, that's the wrong way. Lose my bearings when I zoom the map out. Back to the inn we go.
Row, my lovelies. Impossible.
One thing we'll be doing soon, at some stage in the coming months, is playing some BioShock. So I'm going to push out Witcher 2 and Witcher 3, because the Witcher 3 remaster is being delayed again. Oh, come on, Geralt, get down there. We're going to slip in some Oblivion action. That's going to be fun. And also the BioShock series. Because although they're not as role-play-ish, they are still technically got some role-playing elements to them and some amazing writing and story. So we're going to be doing that. Never played BioShock 2, but I have played BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinity, or Infinite. Really good writing. Okay, so we had to talk to a gambler in here, right? Here's the big fella.
I respect those who take risks.
Yes, well, I've gambled and beat him in poker already.
Silver sword. Mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offense.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
The garden at St. Lebioda's hospital.
Dragon Age origins are amazing. Yes, they are. We did a really awesome remastered with mods playthrough of that, yes. Especially when you play all the origins as well and see how all the origins of the different potential characters you can have link into the story. Okay, managed to get some information from the wretched cheat. He won the sword from a gardener and at St. Leboida's hospital. We haven't been in there yet, so that's where we're gonna go now. We also want to talk to Coleman about how we got the rest of Berengar's gear. I don't know where he is right now.
Bribing guards empties my purse.
Yes, I'm looking forward to Mass Effect 4, Dragon Age 4, and Witcher 4 when they all eventually come out. We've got to fill some time in between then, though. Anastasia, imagine if we had a choice to make Liliana or Sten your starting character. Ooh, yes. Oh, Liliana especially. Well, no, they're both great characters. Liliana is... I've always had a soft spot for Liliana because the first couple of times I played Dragon Age Origins back in like sort of 2011, 2012 was when I originally played it. Or 2010 maybe even. Liliana was my love interest both times. But that's kind of Divinity Original Sins for you. Ah. Yes. Now, one thing I've considered, you know, do I try and play them on stream? I don't know how well some CRPGs like that could go on stream. I'd give it a go. I might need to see how other people do it. Because they are meant to be good, but there's a lot of reading to be done. You have to put up with me reading everything. Alright, I want to get into this hospital here, please.
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Diseased patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
Dude, I'm immune. Oh, heck. Let's bribe him. How much can we bribe him for? 65 orens.
Move on.
Haha, thank you. Money talks! That's how we do it. Alright, and there's not the person we need to see in here anyway. What about this guard person?
We give our lives to the Order.
I bet you do. Oh, Shani's in here. Talk to Shani.
We'll all die.
Geralt, you managed to get out of prison.
I did.
Though it wasn't easy.
I've heard about your deeds.
I see you're working at the hospital.
I'm fighting the plague. No time for chit-chat.
When can we talk?
I've a room in the northern end of town. Stop by after work.
Okay.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
Okay. So we'll talk to her after she's finished work. That's cool, but in the meantime...
Your skills are no good here.
Shani, I do other things besides kill.
We don't have a cure for the plague yet, but... Did you know Rusty?
Don't recall.
Before the plague took him, he discovered certain plant extracts retarded the disease's progress.
You need those plants?
Yes, the best one's celandine. Unfortunately, it's only found on swampy ground.
I've got a shitload of it. I've got so much
I'll try to
celandine.
help.
Every blossom counts. Bring at least 5 sprouts.
Here, I've got a bajillion celandine.
Excellent. I'm really grateful.
I've been collecting it since, you know, Act 1.
I'd prefer a monster anatomy lesson.
I can tell you of blood tweakers.
Already read about blood-swiggers.
You'll be fine. This wound festers. I promise. I'll change.
Anything else I can do?
Hi, Geralt.
Hi, Shani.
I miss Oxenfurt sometimes.
You could always go back.
No, I'm needed here. Few have your immunity.
I wanted to talk.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I can give her a gift as well.
Where are you staying?
I have a room in the northeastern end of Vizima.
Easy to find?
Opposite the house, there's a small square with a sculpture of a snake. Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home. The hospital's no place for personal matters.
Okay. That was a bit of a clunky conversation, but thanks, Shani. Meanwhile, Anastasia, so co-op CRPGs are very fun to stream, so those like Pillars of Eternity or Disco Elysium, not so much. Okay.
We'll care for this rash.
Duly noted.
Kind of curse.
Dungeon Master, who's one of my friends since primary or elementary school, and he was actually in the same grade level as Sparkle Sauce. So he's another fellow streamer. He's taken some time off at the moment because he's just had a baby. But we are planning to do some collaborations, hopefully later this year, for maybe Dying Light, but we also could potentially do some co-op CRPGs. That could be fun. Worst case is we do some community CRPG co-ops. That could also be very fun, right?
Our mother, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
What do we do with this?
I'm so tired.
What's this?
If there's lots of sick people in here, this is not what we needed to get to talk to a gardener. I picked up a book. Have I read this book? It's about elves and religion. Now let's just get out of here. This is not what we needed to do for our quest. But it was good to talk to Shani. So we have some follow-up with Shani. But Celandine, for Shani, I'm in her good books. I need to talk to her. Yeah, so we'll do that later. We're still trying to do this. Talk to the gardener. There's a lot of tall plants here. Hospital garden. I don't even see anyone here. Am I doing it wrong? I should be around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Jay, collabs are fun to mix it up along the way. I agree. I haven't done that yet, so that's going to be a new learning experience for me. There's still other improvements and enhancements I need to do to my stream and its presentation and everything. Collabs is a whole new level, but I definitely want to try it.
This hospital garden demands a caring hand.
Oh, I bet it does.
You seem to like what you do.
Like it. I love plants and know them well. I spent my life dealing in bloodshed. Now's my chance for peace and quiet.
Bloodshed?
It's no point of pride, but I long earned my living as a mercenary. Those times are behind me now, and here I am, content.
Oh, that's very good. Oh, he can play poker as well. That's good to know.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
Alright, well, how about a mutton leg?
Delicious. Amazing how honest toil can stir the appetite. Thank you, Witcher.
May I ask for roses in exchange?
Any specific colour?
Oh, yellow? Do we need specific rose colors for anything? Red for passion, yellow. How about one of each? Red, says Frosty. Thank you very much.
There you are.
Sure, that'll be useful.
Look out.
I'm assuming for a card. Tell us about your mercenary days.
Your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to it.
Oh, we gotta do it again.
Don't you fear the plague?
My garden brings joy. When Melitelli decides my time has come, I will go happily.
I assume correctly, haha. Well, we definitely want to collect all the sexy time cards for sure.
Tell me about your don't
my God.
Tell me
oh,
about
shit.
Bring me a morsel.
There we go. Clicked too fast. Have another piece of mutton leg.
You were saying.
During the war, I served as a mercenary under Pretty Kitty herself. You've heard what a warrior she was. What a woman.
Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them.
Too true. We could take on anyone. I saw half the world as a member of Pretty Kitty's corps of mercenaries. We even went to Zerrikania.
That's really far.
It was hell. Hot as an oven, and humid as a bathhouse. We massacred the natives while Zerrikania massacred us. They have flies there that creep up your nose at night and lay eggs.
Oh.
Then the larvae eat your brain and crawl out your eyes once they mature into flies.
Gross.
Disgusting. Many of us died thus. There were also diseases, venomous spiders and snakes, and many other afflictions I can't even name. I even saw a striped horse. After almost 8 months of fighting the jungle, we had to retreat. Impossible to win a war if you can't locate your enemy. It was the only defeat Pretty Kitty ever suffered.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Look how they grow.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenna. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
Alright. Well, that makes sense. Now I have to talk to Shani about the sword. Okay. But, alright, so he didn't get it from Berengar. He got it years ago. So wherever Berengar is, he probably still has his sword. Okay. I guess we continue along this quest line. Let's talk to Shani after work. Try and find more. There's still a lot of talking. I thought we'd be going at the fight stuff by now. Apologies. This chapter seems to want to talk a lot.
I'm exhausted.
Now, we need to go there after... We know what time it is. It's like the afternoon, right? We need to meditate so we can get into Shani's house and meditate there and wait for her. Let's see. It's so funny because when we play the likes of the Bethesda games like Skyrim, Fallout, and Oblivion, there's going to be lots of like little bits and pieces of exploring stuff with dialogue thrown in. This seems to be a lot of dialogue with little bits of exploration. Frosty, what are you laughing at? Oh, there's an old woman.
What's he want? Say something.
I vaguely remember this old woman, actually.
Does Shani live here?
Pain in the ass.
Busy cleaning and doesn't have time for vagabonds.
I have an appointment.
Didn't your mother teach you better manners? She'd not forgive herself for raising such a monster.
But...
Ha! Kicked out. Meet the elitist mini-boss in the whole game. The old woman who lives... Oh, the evilest. Sorry, the evilest mini-boss in the whole game. She's also very elitist. How do we defeat the woman? I think we just have to come here after hours, right? Can I bribe you, old lady?
Old, grey, and still chasing skirts. You should be ashamed.
I will never be too old to chase skirts, thank you very much.
It's not like that, good woman.
No need for charm. The girl's busy.
Then could you please tell her?
Didn't your mother teach you better manners? She'd not forgive herself for raising such a monster.
But...
Ejected again. So we don't just come here after dark to get in there? But you know the answer. So should have been a smartass tour, is it? Well, I can be a smartass. I was trying to be nice.
Where are you going? No one teach you manners?
I'm here to see Shani.
Sits in a room entertaining guests and pays next to nothing in rent.
Uh-huh.
Poor kitten, her mother can't even afford food for her. I don't dare feed her the medic's food. She'll likely fall sick.
Uh-huh.
Will you take pity on the kitty?
And now we can just bribe her, is it? I've got plenty of coins.
Upstairs, my prince.
Don't give her a penny, she ain't worth an iron. Well, at least we can get in now. Fucking hell, that was... Anyway, we're in. I've got plenty of money, it's fine. Sorry, Frosty. Oh, so we only get in this one time, is it? So you gotta bribe her each time. Do I need, therefore, to load back and be a smartass to the old woman? Can I talk to her some more?
Hello, precious. Do go upstairs.
Now we're precious. Whilst we steal everything else from her drawers. Oh.
Hello, precious. Goodness.
Can we go upstairs? Shani's not going to be here yet, but let's see what we can do. You need all the orange you can get. Books and things. Yes, I have. I've bought and read some books in between streams as well. So I've bought some books, read them, and sold them again. But that's... Oh man, I can't yet. Can't yet meditate here. Well, let's just grab all the loot we can. Cool. Let's get out of here, come back. This early in the game, you got to make them all count, so you've wasted your bribe. Yep, I definitely have. But I'm able to offset it a little bit because the mod that I've put on that balances out the dice poker also enables you to bet more. So I've actually made a bit more money from that than otherwise you would be able to do. Oh, shut up. Go away. Just let... Oh, fuck me.
Hello.
Stop talking to me. Alright, let's get out of here. Evade the mini-boss. Evade her. Starting tune. Gotta hoard them all. Oh, yes. Oh, well, there's an antiquary there. We can sell him this book that we've... and scroll that we've just collected and read as well.
Raining so hard I can't see anything.
There he is.
What do you want?
He's, oh.
Wise dwarves are rare.
I rarely see witchers, but still don't stare. Want to see my stock?
Yes, I do, Mr. Epic Beard Man. Alrighty, we've got some other crap that we've picked up here now. Okay, so we need to meditate to evening time. What a downpour! Gotta go all the way back to the campfire over here. How annoying. But yeah, it's going to be different when we go through playing... Oh, that's an unknown herb. I still can't pick that one yet. Okay. We play the Bethesda exploration games because I need to try and find a new cadence to try and keep things making sense and keep things together in the stream. But since I know the games a bit, I should be able to pull that off. Theoretically less dialogue though. We do large dialogue chunks in these Dragon Age and Witcher games. And Mass Effect. So if we meditate until dusk, that should be, well, plus a little bit extra. That should get us into Shani's house to talk to Shani, right? Ask her about the sword, see what else we can talk to her about. Alright, it's night time and it's danger time. Ready? Right through the streets, Geralt. Frosty, do you want to know how to defeat the mini-boss first, or you still want to go with some more rounds with her? Probably want some good clues on how to beat the mini-boss. The mini-boss that is the old grandma. Especially if I'm going to be going around in circles here. We're going to deal with her again.
Hello, precious. Do you go upstairs? Oh, you're getting old, Granny.
Oh, she let me through. So we've defeated her with bribes already, have we? Yes, I just changed to the zoomed out point and click just for the large traversal because it sort of makes for a better visual experience, I think, when we're doing lots of running. It also reduces the strain on stream encoding and file sizes and everything because there's lots of motion when you're zoomed in. Yeah, so she still likes us. Maybe because we bribed her a lot. I don't know. Anyway, we got here for now. If we have to battle her again, we shall. But yes, what is the solution, Frosty? Do we need to give her something? Grant her something? Let's talk to Shani.
Finally, you found me.
Looks like it.
How'd you get past the old hag?
That nice lady downstairs?
She's made my life hell.
Huh.
Old people are like that.
At least my rent is low. Doctors earn little in Temeria. Many leave.
You stayed.
Someone had to.
Anyway.
Yes?
Need to talk to the boot black and go through every option. I've seen the boot black walking around, but I haven't talked to them yet. Ooh, all right. Well, we'll do that anyway. We'll do that soon.
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
That's right. How did you know?
I found his sword.
He died during the battle at Brenna, on my operating table.
You were a medic at Brenna?
I worked alongside a surgeon named Rusty. Best doctor I ever knew.
Knew?
He died when the Catriona plague erupted, in Maribor. Though a halfling, he could operate like no one else. He made everything seem simple. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and everything will be all right. You wouldn't understand.
Sorry, Shani, I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
No, but you should ask the dwarf, Zoltan Chivay. His knowledge of weapons is unmatched.
And then we're looping back around to Zoltan again. Oh my god, all right.
Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna, the massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
Yes, that's because you're a seasoned veteran now, Shani, I guess.
Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes
I'm sorry.
But that's it.
It does.
Thanks.
Don't mention.
Alright, so not much else we can talk to Shani about. I thought we could get very friendly with Shani. Maybe that's not yet. Alright, let's go talk to Zoltan Chivay. Let's ask him, our dwarf friend, about the sword, which we probably could have done ages ago. Alrighty, which way? We need to go this way. Later, patience, sir. Okay, that's fine. I can be very patient. Don't worry about that. Good things come to those who wait. Gotta run all the way back to the inn again. Some of the atmospheric sounds are pretty decent in this. Neverwinter Nights did a fantastic job of atmosphere as well. Even though it was very old. Nailed it. Alright, Zoltan. Oh, Ramsmeat's in here too. We need to talk to him. He's who Coleman works for. I don't know who that Conrad guy is, but we'll talk to him too.
Yes?
What do you know about my silver sword?
What, me? A simple dwarf?
Shani insisted your knowledge of weapons is unequaled.
All right. Silver-plated blade, a steel core, suited to a two-handed grip. Decent workmanship, not perfect. I don't know runes for shit.
Thanks.
No problem.
That doesn't help. Tell me something useful about the sword.
For work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Luvarden. He's usually on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Alright, we'll do that.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
We could drink heavily to that.
What's eating you?
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Sero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
Thanks, Zoltan.
So yes, the biggest monsters in the world now are indeed humans, especially corrupted, powerful humans, and all the politics that surrounds them. Meanwhile, okay, so we've got, where's the completed quest? It basically said, yes, we've got a good witcher sword, it's quality. Thanks, I guess. Okay, we still need to talk to Coleman, who's usually here at the inn, but he might be out near Ludvarden, right? Oh, and there's a messenger here. Who are you, sir? Grizz, welcome. How are you doing, man? We are in the middle of so much dialogue tonight. Holy crap, we've barely fought anything. I apologize if people are getting a bit bored. I can't do much about it. I think it's interesting dialogue as we're sort of unpacking where we are and what's going on. But lots of talking.
Welcome, traveler.
I hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
Tell me who's paying for salamander badges or your own mother won't recognize you.
Shove off.
That's true. We did fight an old lady in a way.
Shove off.
Oh, that didn't work. All right, let's quick load and bribe him instead. Yay for old lady fights. She was the mightiest of foes who wouldn't let us speak to our friend.
Welcome.
100 orens. Tell me who's paying for salamander badges.
Shove off.
Oh, that doesn't work either. I gotta drink him. I've offended him twice now. Try. Yeah, don't worry, I've got plenty of weak alcohol beer in my inventory. Save that.
Welcome, traveler.
I hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
Drink with me?
Sure.
All right. Here we go. What do we have? Some Vizima champion. A vile beer brewed in the capital of Temeria.
Maybe I should move.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sneeze. Drink it down, son. Spill your secrets, messenger man.
Who's this?
Alright, are we blacking out or is... Here we go.
Ah, I've had enough.
I'm looking for work. Know who could help?
I work for Ludvarden, a wealthy merchant. He has many jobs.
Thanks, that's a big help.
Always help my friends.
Oh yay, friends. I should speak with Ludvarden, who can usually be found out on the dike. But we shall. Let's talk to this ram's meat guy in here. Well, let's stumble and talk to this ram's meat guy. Hey, ram's meat. How are you, Grizz? Did you get some good Easter loot this weekend? I'm sad that the long weekend is over.
I'll smash your face.
Talk to him, Geralt.
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
Ooh.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
I'll think about it.
Relax. A rhetorical question. I know how you handle the Provost and the Mishlat brothers' crew. I'll answer your questions as a token of goodwill.
What do you do?
I'm the king of the underworld, Wolf. Whores, thieves, murderers, they all answer to me. Come and see me when you need work.
I've been to Taller's place. Found a few things there. Belong to someone I've been looking for.
Yeah? So what?
They belong to a witcher. How'd you get them?
We found them. Your friend was in trouble, scheming with Salamandra.
Was
Ask the
he?
people in the swamp. That's where we found those trinkets.
Okay. Off to the swamp we go then, I guess. Alrighty. Grizz, best Easter ever. You bought a Weber for the Central Australia trip. Awesome! Because I'll be joining Grizz, as will Bright, on that Central Australia trip. It's gonna be good.
What do you want, Wolf?
The screen is okay, Alvin. It's just that Geralt's drunk.
How's things?
Old whores have wings. Beat it, Witcher.
Alright, so we're heading out to the swamp now, I think, right? And there's gonna be some other stuff we can do out there. I should ask the swamp dwellers about Berengar. Alright, come on, Geralt. Stumble your way through. There's a campfire outside. We can meditate there. Could I talk to this Conrad guy? Oh, we've already dealt with Conrad. We might have already dealt with Conrad.
Yes?
Yes, we have.
Farewell.
Oh, and we've sobered up enough to run. Excellent. So, Frosty, the swamp's your most hated map. Ah, lovely. Now, to go there... Where is it? That's to the cemetery, trade quarter, royal castle. Dike. That's where we're going. I think we're going past the dike into the swamp, yeah? And Frosty, getting all the head boops tonight from Kitty Potate, Very Potate, Buffy. Awesome. Lap them up. Enjoy them while they last, while she's in that mood. An awful map. So easy to get lost if you don't know what you're doing. And let's not forget the monsters. Oh, especially if we're going out at nighttime. Huh? All right, well, let's go out to the dike, talk to Luvarden on our way. Or does he only show up during the day, perhaps? Me? Oh, there's a fireplace down here. Let's fight some drowners, meditate, talk to Luvarden, head to the swamps. That sounds like a good plan, right? Day night doesn't matter over there. Cool, no worries. All right. I think that is... Nope. I need my silver sword. Geralt, that's the one. Right, drowners all down. That's right. I was going to look for a mod that reduces the amount of respawns because it gets tedious with all the monster respawns that keep coming at you. Wiggle, wiggle, witch time. That's it. Wiggly sword moves for the win. I do want to talk to Luvarden because we mentioned before chatting to Luvarden. That's who the messenger guy works for. So let's meditate till dawn. They all want a piece of the Witcher booty. Well, that's fair. Geralt's got a fine ass, apparently.
To reach the swamp, ask the ferryman.
Okay. A merchant guy here too.
I don't need a guard.
Very good. I didn't ask, but that's cool too. Doggy, can we pet him? Nope. Nope, we cannot.
Be alert.
So Frosty, it's a good place to farm monster parts for potions if you need, but you find you kill enough there normally that you don't need to farm the bits, yeah. But I was thinking too.
Pretty
we get enough.
Country.
We've got enough reagents.
Radovid makes a better ruler than Foltest.
Far.
Best watch out for Redanians. Damn thieves.
Army life's tough.
Army life's tough.
A little fornication?
I'm good for fornication at the moment, thank you, my dear.
Army life's tough.
Uvarden.
Yes?
Oh, we can talk to him about a few things, but, the pins first.
I think you're paying for salamander pins. I'm just not sure why you would do that.
You're mistaken.
Why so defensive? I'm also after Salamandra and can prove it.
If so, bring me 3 pins. Then we'll talk.
I have 3 salamander pins. Will you tell me about your secret society now?
Excellent. I normally pay 20 apiece, but I'll make an exception. I'll give you 10 times that.
Great, but I still
Really?
want to know why you're paying bounty hunters to track down bandits.
They're not good for business.
Your business?
All businesses. Listen, there are forces beyond your imagination at work here. Be thankful you don't know the world for what it is.
Uvarden, I've heard so many high and mighty speeches that yours doesn't impress me. I don't give a shit about these forces. My only concern is reaching the Salamandra leaders and killing Azar Javed.
That I'd like to see. Should you succeed, find me, and I'll reward you handsomely. And if you destroy Salamandra as a whole, I will repay you for your efforts.
That won't be easy. I may come see you again, and I'll be counting on your assistance.
I'll help if I can.
See you later.
Yes?
Ludvarden doesn't like the Salamandra either, because they're bad for business, eh?
You think me a seller of turnips? I run businesses you can't even fathom.
I see.
Yeah,
You're
nice.
confusing reflected stars for the night sky. I'm waiting for important news.
This guy failed bartering 101, Grizz, because he went up. He decided to pay us more just because we're awesome. Maybe Geralt's just really good at bartering. Maybe that's what it is. You know, it may not be that he's bad. Maybe Geralt's just that good.
Let's talk.
Yes?
I heard creatures threaten the transport of goods.
Yes, I assume you're not asking for curiosity's sake.
I'm hoping someone will pay for their removal.
I may. The dog by the swamp is crucial to my business. The creatures have caused me losses.
What are the beasts like?
Drowners. They emerge at night, destroying goods and murdering carriers. I'll pay 400 orens to be rid of them.
Oof.
A pleasure doing business.
Indeed.
What do we need to hand it in?
Yes?
Cleared them already.
The dock has yet to be cleared of drowners.
Oh, no, I
won't
haven't.
interfere with your methods. But remember, my time is valuable.
I'll visit the swamp as soon as possible.
Yes?
What can you sell me? Jewelry. What can I sell you? Jewelry. Oh, I haven't stored the roses or the cloth stuff yet. Must use the boat to get to the swamp and rid the monsters. Ah, the swamp I have to do it. Not here, not the docks, but the swamp. Very good. Away we go. Onto the ferry, into the swamp.
You look neither Temerian nor Redanian.
That is because I am Witcherian. Oh.
Fried perch. An exquisite repast.
Pike can be good too.
Don't frighten the fish.
You're doing most of the talking.
They're accustomed to me. Besides, you speak of pike.
Good luck.
Okay, that was weird.